Welcome to Tabarak Educational Platform. I'm Mr. Hesham from Tabarak Private School. In the beginning, I have to thank our respected chairman, Mr. Yunus Al-Rahbi, for his great efforts to make this educational bridge to connect the students with the school.
Dear students, welcome to online teaching through Tabarak Educational Platform. Today we'll explain Theme 1, News and the Media. We will start with the vocabulary and will handle grammar and other elements of the theme in next videos. We know that there are many important vocabulary and words in this semester. We have to study their meanings very well to be ready to answer the vocabulary questions in the final exam. The first word we have today is accurate. Accurate, and it is an adjective. What does it mean? It means correct and true. Means also not false. For example, we hope to become more accurate in predicting earthquakes. In predicting earthquakes means we have to be more correct, more true, okay, in getting or predicting the earthquakes before they happen. Also, not to make mistakes. Okay, very good. Let's go to the second word, which is basic. Basic. It's an adjective, means forming the most important part of something, or essential, or what means, what do you want to say? Core. Okay, also perfect, very good. So, the course gives you basic instructions in car maintenance, means very important instructions. Okay, so basic means forming or the most important part of something. The most important part of something means basic. Bizarre. Bizarre. Bizarre, also an adjective, means very strange, weird, abnormal. Also unusual, very good, yes. Something you didn't used to see it or do it also. That party was too bizarre for me, means it was very strange for me. I didn't use to see such parties before. Documentary. Documentary, it is a noun, means a film or a movie or even TV program about a particular subject. We see this word on TV. You know, there is a channel entitled Al Jazeera Documentary, which shows old and historical movies or programs about something happened in the past or recent time. It's okay to get facts and everything about it through a movie or a film. They showed a documentary film or movie on animal communication. They showed a documentary on animal communication. Drown. Drown. It is a verb. Means die from being underwater for a long time, for too long time. To die. Yes. And I know what comes into your mind. The other verb, yes, sink. Very good. Sink. S-I-N-K. It is another verb equals drown. But you have to know that there is a difference between drown and sink. You want to know the difference? I will tell you. Drown is used for people, but sink is used for things. Yes, objects. So, if you want to understand more, we can take or get more examples. It's okay. For what you can see is that I throw a nail in water. I throw a nail. Okay, when I throw a nail in water, it sinks. Don't say it drowns, because a nail is something. So we use sink. But the small or the kid or the smallest child jumped into water, and he was about to what? To sink? Wrong. To drown. Very good. Because the child is people or someone. So drown means die from being underwater for too long time. The example here is he drowned in a boating accident. Okay? He drowned means he died because he stayed underwater for too long time. Another adjective we have today is ethical. Ethical. What does it mean? It means relating to what is right or wrong. What you should do and what you should not do. Okay, according to manners, yes, according to manners and behavior, yes. So, ethical is a good adjective, yes, positive adjective. Helping all people is an ethical behavior. Good. It's okay. Something is good to be done. But also you have to take care. We have legal. But legal is according to the rules, the law. Okay? But ethical according to the behavior and manners. What's right and what's wrong. So some people put makeup for animals. It's illegal. They can do. But really, it's not ethical to do that. I wish to understand. I wish you could understand the difference between legal and ethical. Okay, my dear students, legal for go with the rules and the law, but ethical for what's wrong and what's right, for the behavior and manners, what's right and what's wrong. Freelance. Freelance is also an adjective, means working independently, means working freely, not for just one company or working for many organizations and companies. Okay? Most of the journalists I know are freelance, means these journalists are working for different or many different companies, more than one organization. They are free. Iceberg. Iceberg is a noun. Means a large floating mass of ice. A large floating mass of ice. Look at this picture and you can understand the meaning of this word. And also, I think you watched it in a movie called Titanic, entitled Titanic, you know, when the big ship, and they called it Titanic, hit a large iceberg. It's okay. What does it mean? It is large floating mass of ice in a sea or ocean. For example, I saw a huge iceberg during my voyage in the ocean. Okay, my dear? Obsession. Obsession is also a noun, means great love and strong interest in something. Strong and unhealthy interest in someone or something. Yes, it can be used also for someone. For me, I have obsession of Muhammad Salah, the famous player in Liverpool. That's okay? And the kids have an obsession with computer games. The kids have an obsession with computer games, means strong interest and great love for computer games. Pray. Pray. It is a noun. And different from pray. P-R-A-Y. Yes. But this one is P-R-E-Y. Take care. E and A. Prey is a noun, means creatures hunted and eaten by other creatures. Clear? Yes, like victim. Okay, can be a victim. Okay, my dear students, a hawk flew in the air before swooping on its prey. It is a huge bird that catch and eat other small birds. A hawk flew in the air before swooping on its prey, its victim, to kill and eat it. And in this theme, prey is used with paparazzi. Yes, you know paparazzi? Do you know paparazzi? Yes, people or photographers who are rented or hired by other people or organizations to chase and take photographs for celebrities. Yes, very good. Or famous people. So if we want to form an example or a sentence about pray for people, we can see that Messi, you know Messi? Yes, Messi is always a prey for paparazzi. You get the meaning? He's a victim for them. They are chasing him everywhere, or he is following him to take pictures and photographs for him. Pursue. In English accent, pursue. In American, pursue. Okay? It means to follow and chase someone or something. To follow and chase someone or something. He decided to pursue the thief for months to catch him, to arrest him. So he decided to follow, chase, pursue him for a long time to catch him at the end. Okay? Also, we can use pursue with something. I decided to pursue this career. It's okay to achieve my dreams in the future. Okay, to follow this career to achieve or to get my goal through at the end. Yes. Survive. Survive is a verb, and I think it's a famous word we use many times, and we see it in magazines, newspapers, and also we see it on TV. Okay, when there is an accident or a disaster. Yes. Means to continue to live or to remain alive, not to die. The front passengers were lucky to survive the accident. The front passengers were lucky not to die in the accident. Survive means not to die and still alive. Also, can you survive in life? To struggle to live. How? Especially to get money. Okay, this poor man is working to polish shoes. Okay, shoes or low standard jobs. Working anything in life. Why? He wants to survive. What does it mean? Means he wants to get money to live. Okay, my dear? So survive has two meanings. To still alive, not to die, and also to get money to buy his someone needs or to continue life or continue to live. Tragic. Tragic. It's an adjective. Yes. It's somehow negative one, yes. Not happy. Very sad. Often involving death and suffering. His friends were deeply shocked and saddened by the tragic news of his death. The sad news. The terrible news. Okay? The unhappy news. So, tragic means very sad, especially when we talk about death or suffering. Tragic means very sad. We finished all the vocabulary of theme 1, and now we reach our homework, which I hope to be easy for you, inshallah. This homework you can find on your in your workbook, okay, at the end of theme 1. But before you go to answer or start to answer, you have to read the glossary on page 16 of your course book. Okay? To understand and explain the words again. And then you have to memorize the meaning of all words. And then start to answer. Don't be in a hurry. And you have to read the sentences very well and carefully before you answer to get the correct word. Let's take an example. Okay. Let's take letter K as an example. The Titanic hit an space or dash which was much higher than the ship. It's very clear. Yes. Something in water. Very large. Yes. A mass of ice. Yes. It's iceberg. So the answer will be the Titanic hit an iceberg which was much higher than the ship. Okay, see, it's very easy because we know the meaning of the word and also we read the sentence very carefully before starting to answer. Thank you, my dear students. I wish you all best luck and I promise to meet you soon in more videos through Tabarak educational platform. Thank you, my dear students, and goodbye.